Welcome to Chisholm Trail 61. Today we doing us a breakfast dish that I can't wait to get in my mouth. Hey, we're going to do us a bacon and cheese quiche. I'm going to show you how I do that coming up right now. Okay, first thing you're going to need to do for your bacon and cheese quiche is in the bowl here. I got 6 large eggs. Now I'm just going to whip them and get them beat good before I add anything to it. I want to make sure that they're beat up good. All right, to that, we got 1 cup of milk. Now, I'm using heavy cream. You can use heavy cream. You can use regular milk. You can use 2% milk. Whatever you desire there. That's not any of them will work. We're just going to stir that milk in just a little bit there. And then we're going to come in with about a half teaspoon of salt. We're going to do about a half teaspoon of black pepper. I like black pepper now. We're going to give it about, if I can get this thing to pop open here, we're going to give it about a half teaspoon, quarter to a half teaspoon of garlic powder. And we're going to give it about a half teaspoon, quarter to a half of onion powder. We're just going to mix that really well. Get all our spices mixed in there good. Be sure we got them incorporated good. And we're just going to set that aside for right now. And we're going to bring over a little baking dish. Now you can use a 9-inch pie plate. You can use a quiche dish. Just something that's oven safe. We're going to be baking this at 350 degrees. So you may want to go ahead and get your oven preheating to 350 degrees. I've got mine preheated over there. What I have here, I got about 7 to 8 pieces of bacon that I've cut up in little pieces and just got fried, really well. And I'm just going to put that in the bottom of my dish here. Just sort of spread it around there. Get it spread all around so that you'll have some in every bite. You don't have to have a solid coat, but you want it spread out where you got it. Some in. I'm gonna reserve just a little bit of it there. We'll come back and use that a little bit later. In this bowl here, I got about a half of an onion that I diced up really fine, and I got what would equal to about a half of a sweet pepper or bell pepper that I chopped up and sauteed. And I just sauteed those down really good. And I'm just going to sprinkle those around over my bacon there. Now, the thing about this, you don't want to be stirring any of this. You just want to layer it in just like I'm doing here. Just spread it out so as you sort of know there's a little bit in every bite there. And I'm saving just a little bit of that also. I probably could put a little bit more in there. Save just a little bit for your top on that, the onions and stuff too. Now you don't have to use a bell pepper. You don't have to use the onions, I just prefer it myself. And here we got some cheddar cheese. So we're just going to put us a layer of cheddar cheese on there. And I want a good layer of cheese on there. So I'm probably going to use about a cup of cheese here. Just get it spread all the way around, all the way to the outside there. Now you don't really want to pack it down there. You want to just let it sort of spread out there for you. That's what you want to do. I'm going to put just a little bit more on there. Because like I said, I like cheese, so I'm just going to sprinkle me some more around there. I want to be sure I got plenty of cheese in this dish. Man, this is going to be good. And now we got our 6 eggs here that we beat. And with our stuff, our spices and the milk, we're just going to sort of pour it around over here. And we want it to just soak in to our mixture there. Just spread it around. That's why you don't want to pack it though, because you want it to soak in to your mixture. You can start seeing cheese start showing up there. That's because it's soaking down into our mixture, and that's just what we want. Now we're going to come back with the rest of our bacon there, that little bit that we reserved. We're just going to sprinkle us a little bit around on top here. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. And then we're going to come back with our little bit of onion and peppers there. And we're going to just try to just sprinkle those around just a little bit there. Man, I like me a bacon and cheese quiche. I guess you could call it a bacon, egg, and cheese quiche if you wanted to, because it's got bacon, egg, and cheese in it. Actually going to have this for breakfast this morning. I'm fixing breakfast, and I decided I'd just bring y'all along with me. Okay, so I'll show you what that looks like up close. I got it in a quiche dish. Now this is crustless. You don't need a crust on this. You just want to be sure that you grease your dish really well with either butter or grease, spray with the cooking spray, whatever you use. Just be sure you get it really well. And we're going to put it in the oven, 350 degrees. We're going to go about 35 to 45 minutes till it gets completely done. Now we'll do the toothpick test. Gets completely done and sort of brown on top. And we'll bring you back at that time. Okay, we got our bacon cheese quiche out of the oven there. We've let it set for about 15 or 20 minutes here just to sort of settle down so we get it out. And I've cut some. We're going to take a piece out. We're going to dig into it, and we're going to see what it looks like and tastes like. I may not have it cut good on that one side there. Let me get my knife here. It's a soft and tender to you really can't. Oh man, look at that though. Man, that looks good. Shoo, we can't wait to get into this. We're going to dive right into this, guys. We ain't wasting no time getting into this. Just look at that. Man, what you talking about? That's a soft. The best quiche you ever put in your mouth right there. Hey, if you would, give the old video a thumbs up. Like, share, comment, subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you do. We appreciate all of you take time every day to watch our videos. Bacon and cheese quiche. We'll see you on the next one.